Nice.
All right. How are you guys doing? We're out here off the Mount Rose Highway, Monte Vista, here with Elena Boland, KNX here. How are you guys? How's it going, Elena?
I'm just loving the view right now already.
Yeah, so we're halfway up the Mount Rose Highway out of town, about a mile up from the Wedge Parkway. And we're just going through the Monte Vista development. A lot of great houses in here. So it's all single-story homes in here. Newly built. They were built in 2012 to 2019. Tile, stucco. Usually 4-car garage. Anywhere from about 0.9 acres to almost 3.5. Lots of landscape. Lots of room if you want views and room. This is kind of the neighborhood that you want. The nice thing about this neighborhood is we kind of go up this hill is you are right next to, I'm a big mountain biker, hiker. So White's Creek is over here. You can just hop on the trail, take that up, and that'll lead you to Thomas Creek and up into the mountains. And then Elena is showing you the great views.
Yes, can't help that.
So this is Mount Rose, the mountain, not the ski hill. So you have
Ski hill's
proper,
over there.
which we hike every year. You can go to the top, and it's about a 20-minute drive to the top of the summits. And obviously, the higher you get up, the better the views here. Newer homes, so they're gorgeous. They were done by Tim Lewis. 3 to 5 bedrooms. Looks like you can have RVs. There's a guy up here that has an RV.
Lots of space between the homes.
Yep.
Nice neighbors waving hello.
It does have an HOA, so keep in mind that you have to follow the HOA rules. But large lots if you want to be away from your neighbor.
Right.
Beautiful views. The thing up here that you need to be really careful of is 2 things, and we experienced both of these things recently, is snow.
Right.
So this isn't like you own a snowblower and you snow blow it, or if you're on the right side of the road it'll melt. This is like 4 feet of snow at a time.
Right.
So you just need to know that most people up here, some relatives live up here, everyone has a snow service pretty much, unless you're a young buck. But it'll be really tough to get these cleared because the amount of snow that comes at once.
Yeah.
So you're anything above Thomas Creek, you're in snow country.
Right.
We have a lot of people who downsize from these homes, obviously, and their number one complaint is I don't want to take care of the size yard. So most people have landscapers. You can see that a lot of these were, I think, were the model homes, but a lot of these homes have zero-scape in the front.
Yeah. Nice low maintenance.
Low
feature.
maintenance, yeah, because you don't want to put up. But I mean, some of these front yards are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
A lot of money spent on landscaping here. So keep in mind the snow. So it is still important to find a house that gets some sun during the winter. It does help melt it, but you can see those orange sticks.
Yes.
Those are for snow, and that's how high the snow can get. So just keep that in mind. And then pan over here. The one thing that we see a lot of mistakes on are greenhouses. You buy one on Costco, make sure the snow load's appropriate. Otherwise, your greenhouse will be a sandwich.
Yes.
So you can have RVs up here. Lots of RVs. People have it. I think you have to have it behind the fence.
Fair. It looks nice though. It looks like everyone maintains really well.
In this neighborhood, you're in the 1.3 to, man, some of these are getting up into probably the 3 range. 1.5 to 3 as of January 2025, depending on, a lot of people have solar. Great neighborhood, newer, so you don't have to worry about all the things that you have to worry about on like a 30-year-old house.
Right.
The other thing is fire danger. So we had those fires this year. probably threaten this neighborhood. So you'll see a lot of people have cleared their yard of the tall brush and trees. So the biggest thing is to make sure that if you do buy up here, A, you know where all the outlets are to get out, and B, a lot of these houses have done a really good job of making sure that tall brush is knocked down.
Yeah.
But there's great views, and that's the new development up over there we'll talk about up on the hill over there. But beautiful views. Another great thing about this neighborhood is its close proximity to Reno. So hop on the freeway, Melrose Highway, and then like 3 miles down, gets you right on I-580. So you could easily live in this neighborhood and work in Carson. And the traffic wouldn't be so bad because you can just get either going north or south. The other thing we like, we live close by here in the Southwest Vistas, but is close proximity to the outdoors. So if you're a skier, it is about 25 minutes to the first chair at Mount Rose. So if you're into that, great. And then you get to Lake Tahoe in about 30 minutes, Sand Harbor, Incline Village, depending on the time of year. So another interesting note is I'm coming up on it, and we'll fly some drones so you can kind of see the area. But the layout of these things are really wide, no neighbors. A lot of people have RV garages. This was a little controversial, but I actually worked on this. So this is the Whites Creek treatment plant. So this is Whites Creek. And the nice thing about this is Whites Creek Trail is right along here. So you can walk up there and it goes back down. So Whites Creek. And this treatment plant, I was an engineer for 20 years and I was the project manager on this. And you can see at the Mount Rose water treatment plant. I helped design that and get it through. I wasn't around. I started real estate before it went to construction, but a lot of the planning I worked on. So, it's just an interesting note. And then not many houses. This is kind of where the subdivision ends and you get into older houses. Yeah. And this is this dirt roads. This is, what is this road there? But anyways, this would be a fire road that you can get out. Right. But these are all homes over here are typically, we'll have to do a neighborhood tour over here. Yeah. It's a fun neighborhood. It is. Bigger lots, older homes. Sold some over there.
Of horses out this direction.
Yeah, so it's, you get your horses out here, you get no HOAs. Right. So there's a lot to be said about this neighborhood. But it is dirt roads, there's a little bit of rough in it. I've actually sold a house right down the street. It was a horse house. It was a horse palace. It had a 2,500 square foot barn. Or no, 2,500 square foot barn on it for the horses, which was really fun to sell and get involved in that. So, but great views
all around.
But no your limits on snow. Great proximity to almost everything. I have some great drone footage. The nice thing about Whites Creek is that these aspens change different colors, and it's really beautiful here. Right now it's a little bit more barren because we're in January, but fun neighborhood, beautiful homes, larger homes, and they're expensive. There's no doubt about it. But if you like the Sierras and want to see Mount Rose year round with all the snow, and then into the summer, this is it. Yeah. One of the better neighborhoods that we service. We love it up here. And if you have any questions about this, continue to like our videos too. Biggest request we've gotten is to do more neighborhood tours. So here we are. The nice thing too is the traffic noise off Mount Rose isn't too bad.
Yeah. So close to Mount Rose, but you hear nothing.
So you kind of want to be, if you can, one more road in. If you have a house that's right on Mount Rose, they do a great job of putting barriers, but it can be a little noisy. But overall, you don't really hear Mount Rose over here.
And that's the convenience factor too. You get, as soon as you hit Mount Rose, you can head down and be at the mall quickly.
Summit Mall is about 5-minute drive. Yeah. And then you can get to Rayleigh's on Wedge. And the best thing is you can get almost anywhere in Reno within 15 just because
Yes.
you don't have to worry about getting down there. So, all right, guys.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming along. So this is the Monte Vista development, and we're gonna go across the street and check out the estates at Mount Rose. So,
All right.
like our videos and give us feedback, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.